Guys, to the Australian Racing League round 19 of the United States Grand Prix. Alright. It's only me today commentating. CRZ has some stuff to do, so he will maybe be joining the stream later. So, we are hoping. It's only 16 drivers today, a few reserve drivers, and I believe there's only one today. That is Bodhode one, I believe how you say it, but the championship standing that if Smith wins this race, he will be the world champion, or we will say the ARL champion. So a few drivers are going out. The Mercedes, Aussie Wizzy Rick, he's championship contender, trying to score some points today and try to get past Schmidt. Schmidt is really good in this track, so he's shown through ARL1. So let's see where he will finish today. Sorry about the delay, guys. Alright, 7 people to the stream. Welcome. Hope you don't get any copyright claim on this, so you can't hear me on stream. Are you kidding me? Just wait, guys. I think we have some problems. Just wait, we've got to fix the audio. Okay. Wait, nope. Advance. Everything's on. Just wait. Hello. Can anyone hear me on stream? Because my mic is moving, I don't know. Oh, it's just me. Let me just check your comments, sorry about this. I can hear you, okay, all good. Alright, sorry about this, guys, just some technical stuff. Alright, it's The Rock, I believe, starting his first lap of the Circus of the Americas. Going up to this uphill where the braking zone is very hard. Mostly all the drivers will lock up. Great exit, coming through the S's. Ooh, someone has spun, I believe. Coming through the S's where mostly all the drivers will go flat out through 6th gear. Downshift to 5th gear and coming down. I think this is mostly the hardest part of the track, coming to I believe turn 5 and 6. The drivers were mostly hard around that, mostly turn 5. Coming down to the corner where this is the longest straight in the track, going over 300 kilometers down the straight with the Mercedes power, braking between the 50-meter board and 100-meter board. Mostly all the drivers will struggle. There's a lot of oversteer around that corner. Hugging the inside up to turn 18. Coming up to turn 19 where there's a fast right-hander. The drivers were mostly... Ooh, someone's off, I believe that's his teammate. Might be. He has really set the fastest at 132.1. We're coming up to the final corner where we finish 4. Not a bad lap by him. As Wizzy Rick has set a 132.5. Fastest lap in ARL1 was a 130, I believe, 0.8 or 7, so see if any of these drivers can beat it today. Ray Lazy Tail coming up to the line where we'll finish. P7 on the mediums. As Floggy Woggles finishes in P7. I think the people you gotta watch today, guys, I think is mostly the Alfa Romeo drivers. They're leading the championship in the constructors, so you don't know. Even Schmidt handling it by itself, he's in second place for the constructors, so pretty good points for him. Please guys, remember to subscribe. We are literally one sub away to 100 subs on the ARL channel. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe, or the link in the description down below of our social media platforms. So please, we need to get to 150 followers, so on Instagram, and 50 followers on Twitter. So please make this guys happen for us. As Boathood has set a 135.5 on hards. Not bad lap. But the championship leader of Schmidt coming down. Ooh, I think that might be an invalid lap from there. I don't know, we're coming up to turn 19. I believe this would be turn 20. Up to the line. Where will Schmidt finish? He finishes. Oh yes, I was right, it was invalid. His lap was invalid. As NBC Alcatraz going for on his lap. On his lap. Alright guys, sorry about the background noise. Coming up to turn 20, last final corner. Oh, he's gone a little bit too deep around that corner. And Alcatraz will finish. Oh, I believe that was invalid. So Rudy has set the fastest lap. 132.1. So then Wizzy Rick, a 132.5. Aaron, I think you can go faster, I won't be surprised, a 132.6. The Rock, 132.7. Suscast, 133.2. So the top four are all in the 132s, but there's a big gap between Rudy and Aussie Wizzy Rick. 4/10, so I don't know. It seems like a good day for Alfa Romeo, starting in pole position for now. Aaron is at his lap, so better wait, man. Alright, the Ferrari driver of Aaron. Coming down to turn 1. Breaking between the 50 and 100 meter board. Using a lot of the curve in turn 1. But coming through the hardest points of turn 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh, he's cut the track. I think that will be invalid. I don't know. Well, Alan, it seems like he's still going. So up to turn 11. Most of the weather drivers will kind of cut the corner around between there. After turn 12, where the longest straight is. DRS enabled. I believe one of the Alfa Romeos is getting a little tow from there, so I believe that's Chevron. Coming to turn 13, 14, 15, and now 16 and 17. As Ozzy Rick has set the fastest at 131.7. Will Aaron go quicker than Ozzy Rick? Coming up to turn 19. I think he might be, yeah, yes, pitted. Even Chevron has. Is going to expect a Suscas. The house driver. Up to turn 17. Fast right hand of turn 18. Seems like a lot of driver has been struggling around there, you know, quarter cutting a little bit, invalid time, so mostly turn 19 will be the most part where we mostly get invalid. So coming up to the last corner, let's see what else can he improve his time, and he has by 2/10 up the position. Oh, golden gloves, I think he's gone too deep. Flogger woggles. Oh, I think he's abandoning his lap. As the Rock has set at 132.3. Still not enough to beat. Not even get into the 131, so the only driver now is Ozzy Rick. But I don't know where Bernard Josh. Seems like he's struggling on the United States Grand Prix. Pretty easily you can cut the track, so that's mostly the hard part about this track. So well, sector 3, I think someone has spun. No crashes in, so it seems like a very normal qualifying today. The weather is clear, I believe, into the race, so it will be a dry race. No exciting wet race and that, so. Bernard Josh is confident on this tyre. Let's see where he will place. If you guys have any questions in the stream, please feel free to comment down. So I'm able to answer all your questions. Oh, I think Bernard Josh just using too much of the curb around there. Might lose a few tenths around that corner. Yeah, 133.0. Now we expect it with Aaron coming down to turn 1. Through the yeses. Let's see if he doesn't cut any of it now. Fourth gear. I believe this is where mostly the drivers will mostly go wide, just hanging in the inside. This is a pretty good exit by him. Coming down to turn 11, up to turn 12. You kidding me, man? Up to 5th gear. 6. Up to the last corner. Let's see where Aaron will finish. He will P1. Fastest lap by Aaron, 131.6. Can anyone beat him? Seems like Schmidt got a 132.1. Not great lap by him. anyone on the lap? Alcatraz is. Oh, Alcatraz has cut the corner. I think, yeah, that wouldn't count. Alright guys, I'll check your comments. When does the next season start? Next season mostly will start, I believe, 1st of January, so that's where ARL3 will start, so Liam Salter, that's when it will start, so. Oh, 16 people, welcome. Seems like the Haas is struggling onto the soft compound tires, so. But still in 7th, still pretty good place for both of them. 7th and 10th, still in the top 10, so. Alcatraz coming up to turn. Oh, I think he's outbound his lap, yeah. So. Schmidt and Aussie Rick are both on their out laps, so. Anyone else? Golden Gloves has gone too wide, so. Bird hard. Let's see where he'll finish. He's starting his lap now on the mediums. Coming up to turn 1. Oh, I think that might be invalid by him. Just cutting too much off the track. After turn 12, it's kind of lagging for me. Now we're coming up to turn 11. I think he's abandoning his lap. Lady Tower still on his out lap. Suskas abandoning it. The Rock is going on his lap, so but I believe you want to look at the championship leader. Suskas has retired. Schmidt, the championship leader of the ARL2 standings. Coming down to turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up to 6, 7, 8, and 9. Really, I missed like the turn, so because after turn 11, let's see if you're improving sector 1. Great exit coming through turn 12 up to sector 2. As Benadros has received a 5-place green penalty for collision with Alcatraz. Oh, that's bad. Schmidt coming up to last few corners. Will he get pole? Oh, I think he cut it a little bit. Yeah. Schmidt has not gotten pole. Smith has finished third. Let's see if Ozzy can get that pole position. I believe that Ozzy has to finish first and get the fastest lap to continue his champ. Oh, he's gone too wide. Nah. Any other driver? Can we see Golden Gloves maybe take? Maybe get into the top 5. His lap is just getting held up by both of them. Alright, so pole position from Aaron from the Ferrari drive, 131.6. Second in Aussie Rick. Let's see if he can get a good start. In second place. Third is Schmidt, very disappointing qualifying. 4/10 from Aaron, so the pole position leader. As Rudy has finished in fourth, 132.1, and then the rest. Alright. Alright. Dermy 17. Oh, great. Promotion lap has started. Aaron starting in pole. I believe this will be his, maybe if he can get a win today, will be his first win in ARL2. Pretty quick driver, so. Alright, let's try to get a good angle. Can we get a good angle? Can we? Nope, we can't get a good angle, guys. This is kind of bad. Alright. Oh, the bright light, red lights will not go, so. 5 red lights. And away we go of the United States Grand Prix. Oh, Aaron has gotten a great start coming into turn 1. Ozwick even got a good start. Schmidt is still, oh, I think Ozwick has covered the track a little bit. And Schmidt is still in 3rd place. Rock has moved up to a position, jumping really into the start. Coming through the S's of turn 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Any collision? No. As the both of the Williams, 15th and 14th, not a great positioning for the Williams team. Aaron leading the pack down to turn 12 of the very long straight. Mostly the toe is very powerful, or we call it slipstream. It's very powerful down the straight. Oh, sector 2, someone has crashed. Oh no, Reedy has crashed. What happened to Reedy? Something has happened to him. I believe he has spun coming into turn 12. As Aussie Wizard has gone too deep into turn 17 up to 18. Smith is already right behind him, only 2 tenths behind him. Zaran is building that gap 8 tenths already into the first lap. Smith is ready looking for a move on an Aussie Wizzy Rick. Aaron has set the fastest lap of the race. Chevron has moved up 3 positioning as Bernard Josh going for a dive bomb up to 9th. Great overtake by Bernard Josh up to 4th position, still side by side coming through the S's. The Chevron has taken them back. But I believe that mostly all the drivers are mostly on the soft, so they have to get past Chevron before the mediums kicking. Yes, oh, Chevron has received a 3-second time penalty already for cutting the track. Smith is only 2 tenths behind Aussie Wizzy Rick. Will he go for a move? Seems like he is. Coming down to turn 13, and Smith has moved up to 2nd position. The Rock up to 4th, still holding down Rudy in 5th position. Seems like Alcatraz is already getting into the mix too. Maybe he will finish in the top 5 finish. Oh, a little bit of an oversee coming through turn 17. As Saskas, both of the Haas drivers, 7th and 8th. Oh, golden gloves. Nearly had it spun. DRS is enabled. Chevron is in 9th. Great positioning for him. Even he's on medium, so golden gloves is using too much of his ERS. Chevron saving that. Seems like Bernard Josh. Oh, Bernard Josh has spun. He had a great start into this race, now has just spun. Maybe too much hard on the accelerator, so not good for him. And I believe someone has received a 3-second time penalty. No safety cars yet. Rudy seems like he really wants to get past the Rock. DRS is enabled. Mostly all the drivers will get DRS, except Aaron. Seems like that slipstream for the Rock is helping him stay in the range of the top 3. Lazy Tail has dropped a few position up to 12th position. As Budhode, if I have to pronounce, he's up to 11. Great position by him, even on the medium tyres. He's up to 11th. As Ethan is up to 10th, but on the soft tyre, seems like Budhode is catching. Will he go for a dive bomb to the inside? Oh, seems like he is. Seems like Ethan is still fighting for the position, as Budhode has gone past Ethan. As Golden Gloves has received a 3-second time penalty into this race. Oh, the Rock has cut a little bit like on be, I believe, a warning for that. DRS will be enabled. Seems like Alcatraz is right behind the drivers, so seems like really has DRS. The Rock does not have DRS enabled. Not in the 1 second. We're really good for the dive bomb here. Oh, the little contact! Coming down to turn 15 and now 16. Seems like Rudy wants to get past, but still saving. Oh, it seems like Alcatraz is already right behind both of them. Seems like he's having great pace today. He's gone a little bit too wide. Seems like a great opportunity for Suscos. Try to get past him, as Alcatraz has to receive a 3-second time penalty, I believe, for turn 19 for cutting that. Seems like Alcatraz might go for the dive bomb into turn 1. No. Before I say anything, it looks like a great battle between the top 3, even so mostly the top, I believe, 7. Suscos has received a 3-second time penalty, as Chevron has received a 3-second, 6 seconds of time penalties for Chevron. Not great for him for the first opening of the few laps. As Ozuric is coming back into the fight, trying to get past Schmidt after turn 12. Seems like Schmidt has gone on a better exit than Ozuric. DRS enabled. Seems like Schmidt might go for an inside move. Will he get past Aaron? No, still not enough to get past him. But all of that dirty air is helping Ozuric try to get past his rival, Schmidt. As Bernard Josh has received a 3-second time penalty into this race. Before I say anything, really has gone past the Rock. Seems like Alcatraz is already going for a move 2 for the Rock. It's not being any great races for the Rock. He's been disqualified from the Mexican Grand Prix for too much penalties, so it seems like Suscos is ready into this fight too, so it's mostly the top 10, mostly the top 9 I would say are pretty close together, so seems like Ozuric is trying to find a way past Schmidt. Coming down to the few corners. Oh, sector 3 still has spun, I believe. That's Bernard Josh again. Yes, crashed. This race has not been for him today. This track is really hard. Seems like Schmidt is already rear tail of Aaron. Coming down. Aaron has the Schmidt going down the inside to like 3 wide after turn 13. Seems like both of the drivers have gone past. Seems like Ozuric might go for the dive bomb into it. No, left it. Schmidt has gone too deep into the corner though. Seems like Ozuric is right behind Schmidt. But this is great for Aaron because he can save that ERS, so great strategy for him. Maybe just letting those drivers go past and later on just push. So Rock and Rudy still battling it out. See that it seems like Alcatraz has dropped a few tenths behind. Rudy maybe cooling down the engine. DRS isn't there. It seems like Ozuric down the inside up to turn 1 as Ozuric has taken the first position of. Seems like maybe side by side of Aaron and Schmidt. This is a great battle between the top 3. As Aaron, Aaron has, I believe, received a warning for that. Seems like Schmidt is struggling into those tyres now, coming into this lap, as Very Lazy Tower has received a 3-second time penalty. As Alcatraz is right behind Rudy. Seems like he might get past getting to 4th position. He's been having some porridge today, Alcatraz. Seems like Chevron's getting past his team. I might go for the dive bomb, maybe on Alcatraz. No. Chevron moves up to 5th place onto the medium tyre. Maybe, I believe, if I'm correct, maybe Chevron pits around lap 12 under this medium. Oh, Alcatraz again. Seems like he's struggling with that setup. Both Alfa Romeos 5th and 6th. Maybe they want to get into the top 4, I believe. So Alcatraz is going a little bit too wide again into turn 19. Not a great exit, but for Chevron. Most of all the drivers are getting past in turn 1. So can we see Chevron getting past Alcatraz down the inside? Chevron has gone, but still side by side. Chevron has pushed Alcatraz a little bit too wide, a little nudge. But I believe that is fair play by him. He's up to 4th position. Seems like Alcatraz wants to get that position back, but Chevron has gone taken past. Smith. Oh, I believe that might be a warning. So Aaron up to 3rd position. Lost 2 positions from Ozzy Zurich and Schmidt. Alright. There's Aaron. He's still right behind both of the drivers. Not using too much of the ERS compared to... Oh, it seems like Schmidt has already gone past. Ozzy Wiswick has pitted. Might going for the undercut here. Probably going to the hard tyres. He's already low on fuel even, so... Seems like Swift is saving those to that ERS. Chevron is catching though, and that's the problem. If Chevron gets a full pit stop ahead of Aaron Schmidt and Ozzy Zurich, it can be very dreadful for both of them. So as Ray Towel is trying to get past Boothood, Boothood is struggling onto this tyre compound, but he's lagging all over the place. The sector 2, someone has spun again. Oh, Bernard Josh. I think this race is not for him today. Spun again. Ray Lazy Towel up to 8th place. Lazy Towel is on 8 laps. Mostly all the soft runners are on 8 laps of tyres compared to Chevron and mediums, who's on 8 laps. So sector 3, someone has spun again. I believe that might be Bernard Josh. Someone else has spun. Sector 3, yeah, I think there might be a collision. Bernard Josh has retired into this race. Aaron has gone into the media tyre compound. I believe Rizzy Rick might get past Aaron here though. Seems very close. Can he get past? Yes. The undercut has worked for Ozzy Rizzy Rick. Up to 7th position. That's Rudy. He's still battling with Alcatraz. Oh, he's got a little bit of an oversteer. See the tyres are starting to degrade a lot now. Before I say anything, Ray Lazy Towel has received another 3-second time. Oh, Ray Lazy Towel! Collision! Something has happened to him. If I can get one of the drivers, maybe. Probably crushing through the S's. Let's see if we can find a very lazy towel. No. I believe... yeah, he's gone. Because Alcatraz has, you know, up to 4th position for Alcatraz. Great for him, for Red Bull. And Swift has decided to pit now. Let's see where Aussie Wizzy Rick will come. I believe the undercut has worked for both of them, for Aaron and Aussie Wizzy Rick. Swift has left the pits now, as Aussie Wizzy Rick has gone past Aaron, has gone past Schmidt. But Schmidt is on fresher tyres, one lap fresher tyres than Aaron, so as Birdhead is up to 4th position onto the 10 laps of medium tyres. So that's pretty good for him too, so. Birdhead is up to 4th position. Oh, it seems like Aaron's already gone past. Not in an overtake around there, up to turn 17, so... oh, someone has crashed! Sector 3. Who was it? Someone has crashed. Someone has crashed, so I don't know who did. Someone has. Aussie Wizzy Rick is up to 4th. He has to get past Aaron. That's the only way he can and get the fastest lap. I think that's impossible. I think Schmidt has just won the championship already here. Chevron has leading this race. I believe he can maybe stretch those mediums, but the problem is that the mediums, when you start on the mediums, doesn't feel right. So you can't, I believe you can only go into the hards, not onto the softs. So that's the problem here. Smith has gone past Aussie Wizzy Rick, up to 4th position now. Fifth position for Aussie Wizzy Rick. That's pretty good for him. 7th is Suscuss, trying to get past that Force India driver, so seems like the Rock is still onto the softs. I think he's going for a 2-stopper here. Very unusual. Mostly you will go for the 1-stopper. It's a 50% race, but yeah, it's really weird for the Rock. Trying to get past Suscuss. Rudy has dropped down a lot of positions though. Oh, the Rock has gone too deep into the corner. And it's given position to Alcatraz. I think the Rock has to cool down oh, that's just ruined Aussie Wizzy Rick's race for a 3-second time penalty already. Aussie Wizzy Rick up to 5th position. And with a 3-second time penalty. Very slim chance he might win this race now, so. But the drivers have not received any time penalties. Aaron and Schmidt, so. Is Reedy receive another 3-second time penalty. Schmidt is trying to. Oh, not Booty. Bodo has gone past. Has got overtaken by Aaron. It might be an easy overtake for Schmidt because he will get that DRS enabled. Unless he might just go for that dive bomb into turn 11. So still a very long race. Anything can happen. So. Do you get any hopes up there? Schmidt trying to get past Bohode on those old media compound of tyres. 13 laps. DRS is enabled. Schmidt has gone past the Toro Rosso driver. As Aaron, I believe, has already started leading into this race after 2nd position, so great for him. It's a very boring race, but Wizzy Rick. Oh, you know, there's a great battle between these guys, so it's mostly a 4-way battle, so really trying to get past the driver of the Haas, you know, same engine. As Alka just going down the inside. It's got up to 8th position. That was a great dive bomb by him. Did a Daniel Ricciardo right there. His Ethan has received a 3-second time penalty. Ready. Oh, Saskas has gone a little bit too deep. It's been a great advantage for Alcatraz. He's getting a great race here today. Oh, the Mercedes of the Rock nearly has crashed out. Alcatraz is trying to get past Saskas, but Saskas has that DRS from the Force India. Coming down to turn 13 and 14. After 16. Seems like Saskas can't get past the Force India driver. So, seems like a struggle for him. Alcatraz. Oh! Seems like just Saskas just got in the position back up, but I believe that might be something that Alcatraz might get angry of. I believe he might have damage. No, he doesn't. Very lucky he doesn't. Seems like Alcatraz is ready. Around the outside in, I believe turn 10. I've not seen an overtake through there. Alcatraz has had some porridge today. Up to 6th position. Maybe he can go for maybe a race win. Saskas has gone on DRS. Same as Rudy. Battling it out Maybe Rudy might go for the dive bomb. Alcatraz has slid into the inside line. Blocking Rudy. Rudy seems like he's struggling, trying to get past these drivers. Oh, Saskas, little tap. As Rudy has gone past Saskas now. Rudy up to 7th position. The great battle between 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. And Chevron has started to pit onto the soft compound tyres. Chevron has is up to 5th position onto the soft compound tyres. Brand new fresh with softs. So it seems work for Chevron now. Up to the softs. So he might be able to catch in, maybe catch the first place. So let's see. Viziric. Seems like he's struggling onto the hard compound tyres now. Rudy has got DRS enabled, trying to get past Alcatraz. Alcatraz defends the inside. Seems like an easy overtake for Rudy up to 6th position now. 6th position. Seems like Schmidt is not catching Aaron. So Aaron has very low ERS, so compared to Schmidt, might be a great advantage for him. As the Toro Rosso Joe Birdhood has pitted onto the medium tyres. So the Alcatraz is desperate to get past Rudy, but with those time penalties, possibly unavailable to get past him. The Chevron has, I believe, maybe Alcatraz or Chevron will get driver of the day, guys. Please comment down below, who do you think should get driver of the day into this? I believe maybe Chevron or Alcatraz. As Alcatraz received another 3-second time penalty. This might be good for Rudy if he stays maybe in the 3-second time gap between Chevron. He might be able to get 4th, which I believe gets past Mitchie into the standings. So Aaron on 8 lap of mediums compared to Schmidt, who's on 7 laps, but still saving that ERS compared to Aaron's using it all. Sector 2, oh, Sector 2, someone has spun. Someone has spun. I don't know who. Chevron is maintaining that gap. It seems like he is struggling to the soft compound tyres already. So guys, I'm just talking to someone. Chevron is up to 4th position. You know, 12 points for Chevron. That's very good for him. And good for the Alfa Romeo team. So, they have a total of, I believe, 22 points. So, it's pretty good. Rudy is trying to catch up to his teammate, trying to get that 3-second gap. Maybe trying to get that 4th position from him, so yeah. Saskas up 7th position now. And Schmidt is 1.6 seconds. 1.5 from Aaron. Seems like it might be an Aaron's winning today, so if you can maintain that gap, so let's see. Alright, so I think Wizirik has lost the championship to Schmidt. So like I believe Reedy is having a little battle with Schmidt, so with the DRS enabled, maybe. Aaron, you know, still maintaining that 1.4 gap. 1.5 seconds between Schmidt. Oh, he's gone a little bit too wide. I think none of them have penalties except Ozzy's wreck, so. The Rock, you know, it's not a great race for him today, but he will get a single point today, so maybe if he doesn't have that much penalties, he might get past Golden Gloves. So, you know, the two Haas's have got into the points today, so that's pretty good for them. Only 7 laps to go of this race, so. Alcatraz, you know, great from him, but still in 6th, so. Seems like a very boring race now. There's nothing you can talk about, so. Sherman has received another 3-second time. This might help maybe Rudy into the championship. I believe he has a single 3-second compared to Sherman, who has a 9 seconds of the lead now. Seems like Aaron has gotten into the bag. Up to first position, 1.9 seconds gap, so it's pretty big. As I was again with Rick, again 3-second time penalty, 6 seconds worth of time penalties. And it already seems like Chevron's already catching up to Ozzy Rick. Aaron leading 2.3 seconds. The gap is between Aaron and Schmidt. Seems like Berthard is catching Alcatraz into these coming laps. So there's 5 laps to go into this race. Berthard onto the soft compound tires, 5 laps of softs compared to Alcatraz is on 11 laps of medium, so it's a pretty big difference. Person who's on the fresher rubber compared to the person who's not. He's nearly into the DRS range, he's catching a lot, so might be able to get into the, get into the top 6, so pretty good for him. Rudy has received another 3-second time penalty. Not great for him. Braking. He's a few seconds. He's less than 1 second. DRS is enabled. Can we see Berthard get past him? Going down, late braking. Alcatraz defending all his might. Trying to stay in the 6th position. Little contact. Oh! Contact between each other though. Seems like Berthard will get the DRS again anyways. It's really 98, it has no blue flag going. I think it doesn't care, he's ready 15th, so. Smack has received a 3-second time penalty. Both the Williams not into the points today. Berthard is catching. Coming down to the straight. Will he see a nice dive bomb? Yes. A great dive bomb him. Seems like Alcatraz is still fighting for the position. He's not giving up. But he's received a 3-second time penalty again. Only 4 laps to go into this Grand Prix. Seems like already Aaron has already won this race, so. Seems like Alcatraz is coming in back into the fight. It's a great battle between these guys. And company versing each other, so I'd say he's got to win. Alcatraz coming down the inside again. This will help maybe Saskas getting onto those hard tires to catch up, so these guys are still battling each other. Seems like, but he's not pulling away from Alcatraz even onto the soft tires, so. DRS is enabled again. The both of the drivers, Toro Rosso versus Red Bull, coming down to turn 1. Seems like Alcatraz is not giving up the position again. So side by side, but no. Berhard is up to 7th position still battling, trying to get past and try to get 6. As Berhard received, I believe, his first penalty. Golden Gloves receive another 3-second time penalty. So like those soft tires already started to degrade, so it's not good for him. But he's catching, but not able to get past Alcatraz. It's a great battle between these two. Aaron has received a 3-second time penalty. That's not good for him. That may give Schmidt the win into this race. Aaron has to start pushing now because he knows that Schmidt does not have a 3-second time penalty. Aaron might just lose this race. He's just lost his first race. Like Schmidt is just trying to get that DRS enabled, but still, as Wizwick is ready having a quiet race. As Berto is again gone past Alcatraz. So like Schmidt is catching a lot now. He's starting to push. He knows that Aaron has a 3-second time penalty. He's only 2.5 seconds away. .4 now. He's catching up to the final corner. Last lap. Will we see Schmidt getting past Aaron because of time penalties? Schmidt is only 2.1 seconds now from Aaron. Aaron has to start pushing, you know. He's already on low. He's got to go into the, you know, overtake mode and that. So he's got to start pushing really hard. Schmidt is all over the place. He's trying to get that 3-second. He wants to win this championship in the United States. Smith, will he win the United States Grand Prix? Sector 2 someone has spun. Aaron literally pushing so hard, trying to get past. Aaron's received another 3-second time penalty. That's given an easy victory to Schmidt. Coming to the final corner. Aaron has finished in 2nd place. Schmidt has won the United States Grand Prix and the ARL2 championship. Coming home in 3rd, Aussie Wizzy Rick. Not a great race for him. 4th, Chevron, pretty good for him. After 4th, both of the Alfa Romeos, 4th and 5th. As Rudy has gone past Chevron into time penalties. Will we see? No, Alcatraz finishing 7th. Suskas finishing in 6th. Suskas, I believe in no penalties maybe. Up to 6th position. Golden gloves. Up to 9th. Ethan the Rock, can we see? As Ethan has moved up to 8th position. This brings now to Alcatraz into 9th. The Smeg. Very bad. You know, he's doing some donuts maybe. But Smith has won the championship and the United States Grand Prix. Congrats to him for winning the championship. It's a great race today. I think driver today is probably Chevron. Swift has won the championship. Congratulations to him. So you guys, don't forget guys, it will be a great race in the Australian Race League. We're going to head to Brazil for ARL1, the battle between Wogboy and Pete. I think the point difference is around 7 points, so we don't know who's going to win it, but let's see. Alright, thank you guys for watching the stream. Please guys, don't remember to subscribe to our channel. We're nearly up to 100. Just less than 1 sub, so... Oh, we got 2 subs, so... Don't forget to subscribe.